I'm sure that it was bad for my developing psyche to spend so much time on Chatroulette. I'm sure. I know that. But with that said, I still think it was good that it was actual people, even if half of them were just like, hello, beautiful lady, you show Bob? And I'd be like, I'm 11.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was on Chatroulette as well. Oh my god, it doesn't even exist anymore, does it?
If it is, it's like this weird thing where you have to like verify, and that just ruins the whole point. And there's like a ton of spam on it. It's not like back in our day, man.
Sometimes you need that little whimsical connection, and then you go hee hee, and it really helps your soul. Like,
dude, for real. Like, there were like 3 people that I met on there, and I spent so much time. I met so many people, but there were like 3 people I met on there where like it changed my view of the world. I was like, oh my god, this wisdom has changed me. Or like, oh wow, people like this exist, and I might meet them in person someday, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's the only way to get perspective on that for some people, especially at that age, that there's like other people that would be like, yeah, I think about that. I like this show.
The first person I ever showed my music to was a guy on Chatroulette. Like, that was my first experience of like sharing my songwriting. And he was also a musician, and he was like, I think that you're making a really good effort, and I think that I can see an improvement even just in these songs, and I think if you stick with it, you're gonna write some songs you're really proud of someday.
Oh,
and like,
my god.
Wait, that's so sweet.
Like, it was the right feedback too, you know? Like,
it was just what you needed at that time, and it doesn't really matter where it came from. You got it from, you know, it was valuable to you, and so it's a good thing that you were connected to that person through that outlet. That's so cool.
Chatroulette, for the young folks watching us, was a place on the internet where you could be connected with a video call to a random stranger anywhere in the world, and 90% of the time it was just like panned down, like you couldn't even see the person's face, and it was just like their wiener, and it often like it wasn't even like they were like touching it, like it wasn't even like they were like having a good time, like it lacked conviction, you know? But
99% of them
99% of the time.
I never went on that stuff. It's just fascinating.
Wiener skip.
Yeah, exactly.
Wiener skip.
Literally just keep your mouse on the skip button, and you're just like skip, 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 person!
Yeah, and then you find a person, and then you're like, and then you have a conversation, and you're like, okay, you just dissociate until that point.
So real. Although sometimes you get desperate enough that you like, I had a sign that was like, if you like, I would hold it over my face, and I would just be like, if you want to put your penis away, I'll talk to you. And like, a lot of the time, I had some good conversations with people who would see the sign and just like button back up their pants, tilt the camera up, and be like, hi. And I'd be like, hi. And they'd be like, oh, dude, I'm on a military base. I'm so bored. I didn't think the military would be like this. And I'd be like, what do you think about Barack Obama? And they'd be like, I'm legally not allowed to say I'm in the military.
God, dude, that's crazy. Maybe they were truly bored, and they're like, the only thing that looks down at Wiener. Dude, the one thing I can do.
Truly.
Like, no, dude, there's other things.
Like, I actually do think that like the big thing that united the people on Chatroulette was not horniness, it was loneliness, and horniness was just like the first thing they thought of is like, maybe that could be something to do.
Yeah, their first guess. The first guess. Sometimes ASL would just turn into like talking too, and then you just like,
wait, what?
Age,
ASL
sex,
is
location.
like age, sex, location. So it's something like if you were connected to somebody randomly, they'll just say hi ASL, and they just want to know how old you are, and like if you're a boy or girl, and where you live. And it's like, it sounds creepy, and it is probably, but it was more like of a conversation starter at that time.
But
yeah, it is creepy.
I was raised in the home I was raised in, so the first time I got hit with the ASL, I was like, American Sign Language? I don't speak much.
No, that was literally me when she said it. I was like, does she mean sign language right now?
Omegle, that was the other one, yeah. They're both like either dead or turned into a completely different thing now, though.
Dude, Omegle, I owe forever Omegle text chat to saving me. I had this horrible fear of Slenderman. I had like a genuinely like disabling fear of Slenderman. Like, I was scared to go outside with the dogs at night. But then I
had a crush on Slenderman.
Wow.
That's nice, honey.
Dude, I had a dream that I fell in love with him, but that was way later in my life. Anyway, so I was matched randomly.
I can see it now.
Yeah. I was ahead of the curve on that one.
I was matched with a random stranger, and they were like, they would do anything to like provoke you or to make you feel something because they're bored. And so they would try and scare you. And so first they were like, I'm Slenderman and I can see you from where I'm sitting. And then eventually like that wasn't working because I was like, I don't think Slenderman is on Omegle. And they were like, well, I'm Slenderman and I'm freaking your girl. I'm freaking your girl right now. The idea of Slenderman. Now whenever I picture Slenderman, I just picture like, I'm Slenderman and I'm freaking your girl.
That's crazy.
I know.
Somebody in Ellie's chat just said, Crelly's dream!
And that like cured me of my fear of Slenderman.
Slenderman, my girl.
Crelly was the girl.